Tonight, the sky is heavy. The clouds are dark and thunder rolls in the distance. It is the end of summer and the season of harvest. Although it is still early, leaves are starting to fall in the breeze. I always loved a thunderstorm. The moody weather always sparked my creativity. So tonight, I decided to write. Four years ago was the year that I grew up. I was 23, and the dark parts of the world hit me like a brick. I felt like for the first time, my view of the world was foolish and naive. I walked head held high into situations that ultimately left a permanent mark. I was angry at God, angry at men, but mostly I was angry at myself. I felt trapped inside these feelings. They felt like my shadow, lurking behind my every step. I felt like I didn't fit in my own world anymore. I felt lost. I needed to feel like myself in just one area of my life. So I started to write. I grew up watching my dad write. He wrote songs and sang and performed. I sat at the back of his concert tent at the county fair and sold his CDs just as a little girl. We had this old radio in our barn that was always on KRRM, the cream of country music. This radio played all night and all day for years. I don't know how it stayed going for all those years, but somehow it did. That station played local artists along with the old classics. I got to hear my dad on that radio. So when my world felt upside down, music felt like the only thing that made sense. I felt like I was allowed to feel what I was feeling. Giving those feelings a voice started to change something in me. It made me feel like I could put them to rest and move forward. It felt like a weight had lifted off of me. So I started writing everything down. If I got stuck, I'd call my dad. He started to teach me how to write a song. We wrote many songs together after that. We split the cost of a new microphone and did our level best to soundproof the walls of my dad's back bedroom. We spent hours learning how to use the editing software and slowly learned more and more with each song. It started as a way just to document the songs and store them in a way that they wouldn't be forgotten. Last January, I sat down and asked God what this year was supposed to look like. And all my songs were the first thing that I thought of. It was like He was saying, let's finish what we started. It felt like finishing and publishing these songs would feel like a bookend to that season of my life. Even though God had healed so much in me, those big feelings still deserved to be heard. I've been trying to just say yes to God, even when it doesn't make sense or fit inside my comfort zone. So I started by asking myself, okay, what's the next right step? Before I knew it, I had completed 14 songs. Another interesting lesson that this project has taught me is to start before I'm ready. I've lived my life waiting until circumstances were perfect, or should I say, I was perfect, in order to let people see me and my creativity. This resulted in loneliness and feeling stuck This project has challenged me to allow people to watch me learn, to allow people to see me as a work in progress. And a finished product can be imperfect, but still finished. I'm learning that a part of growing is the humility that comes with doing your best with what you have at the time. It feels really good to say that I gave my all to this project. I was determined enough to work through the obstacles that I faced, and I got to make amazing memories with my dad along the way. Those are gold to me. I started this channel to create a place where I could document what God is doing in my life and the tiny lessons that He is teaching me along the way. This one feels big to me. It feels good to say that I'm right where God wants me to be, even if that's just a humble beginning. I hope this video reminds you that you can start before you're ready. You can work through the awkwardness of learning something new. And even if the world doesn't understand your art, it still has value. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.
I've been staring at the same blank paper, and now it's been 3 hours later. Guilty pacing in the kitchen. Once I write this, we can't fix it. And I can't say these words out loud, and I can barely write them down. I know you gotta curse this